It's good, y'all boys. I'm back. Feel me? Feeling great, man. Like, feeling like, all right, it's time to go do something. Like, go do it. Like, not thinking about it. Not, thinking your way out of things or, finding ways to distract yourself. I'm just going to go handle it. Like, and when you go do that too, you start seeing that everything start falling in play. Everything start working in your favor, especially if it's doing something that's tailored towards your growth, like tailored towards your benefit. Like, you being better. Like, that's just going to always work in your favor every time. That's that taking your step, taking another step. Like, and I'm starting to see the importance of the handling your work playing later. Like, like, it's an everyday thing. Like, yesterday handled my business. All right, got to redo it today. Like, like, and it's a mindset thing. Like, not thinking your way out of things. Like, like, when it hits your head, like, all right, it's go mode. Let's go do it. Because I know that this is going to better my situation. It's going to allow me to be better. So, it's about, like, discipline also. Like, learning to discipline yourself. Like, you want to be your own boss, you got to do boss things. Like, you got to be a boss. You want to be a king, got to be a king. Like, I was born a king, so I got to be that. I can't act like I'm not that. Like, I got to be under the mindset, like, all right, this is me. Like, I got to do king-like things. Like, I got to be a king. Like, I got to be the boss. Like, because that's who I am. I got to hone that. I can't get at somebody else or get that role to be my boss. Like, nah, like, I'm my own boss. Like, and if I'm not, I got to be that. So it's like doing all the half-ass. Like, we got to go full-fledged on everything that we doing so that we could go grow and elevate, bro. So that we could go be more. Like, doing a here and there's, or like, we do some days and then the next day we are like, nah, it's every day we got to be continue to grow and elevate, bro. And that's why I cut on the camera and, like, you feel me? Because I be in a mindset like, all right, bro, like, I gotta go do it. Like, we got to be in repetition, bro. Like, especially, like, creating those habits that's going to be beneficial to us. That's going to allow us to be positive. Like, we don't want to pull away from ourselves or drain ourselves doing things that's not good for us or, that don't got no benefit. So it's like removing those things and creating habits and dialogue, creating, like, mindset that's going to be beneficial to our growth. Like, that's going to allow us to stay focused on what matters, to what's important. Like, it's a constant everyday thing, bro. So it's like continue to keep focused, continue to see what's important. Like, keep doing that, everything else gonna fall in place, bro, because it already is. Like, think about it. Like, us waking up, being able to just see and just gravitate towards the things that we know is good for us. Like, being able to, like, push ourselves, like, to be better. You get what I'm saying? Like, because God showed us that, like, He ain't gonna put too much on our plate. Like, like, I'm learning to stop overwhelming myself, losing that anxiety or, like, that doubt or that overthinking, Like, that go back to the main topic, like, the overthinking. Like, just do it, bro. Like, we already know, bro, because, like, it could go back to so many things, like, and it's like, I'm still growing from it. Like, I ain't perfect, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and knock myself, bro. Like, but, pushing towards what we know is right. Like, and yeah, I say we ain't perfect, but, we strive to be the best we could be every day, bro. That's that wanting to level up. Like, gravitating towards right, towards what's right. Like, you get what I'm saying? So we could be growing and elevating, bro. We not sitting in the same place. Like, we can see growth and results. Like, even within myself, like, I've been doing this since the start of the year. Like, you feel me? And mindset wise, I feel way more clear. Like, and it's like I could be like a cloudy mindset getting money, and then, like, I drain all the money because I don't got the clear mindset, as opposed to, all right, I got a clear mindset, now I'm getting this money now so I can multiply as opposed to divide. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we need to be looking towards, like, multiplying our blessings, like, not dividing them, bro. Like, that shouldn't be even an equation because that's negative. You get what I'm saying? It should be positives. We adding on, we multiplying. Those is additions, that's adding to. That's not taking from. That's the negative. So we need to be positive, adding positive into ourselves. Like, continue to keep that high wavelength. That way we not even in the same wavelength as those that's low. Like, you know, like when we see that, like when I be seeing that, I get away from that shit. Like, bro, leave me out of that shit. Like, I don't want nothing to do with this, bro. Like, you feel me? Cause you draining. Like, I hate that. Like, it's not like I do hate that. Like, that's what it is. I don't hate the person, but I hate that draining energy. Like, you know, that ain't no good. That's just the truth of it. Like, being honest about what it is, bro. Like, you feel me? You can't sugarcoat that. Like, that ain't what I like. Like, that's just what it is, bro. Like, you feel me? Because God's within me. So if that's the case, then if I'm feeling a certain way about something, like, you feel me, not being judgmental or nothing like that, but it's just like I just don't like that. Like, you know, it's me knowing myself. Like, all right, like, that ain't no good for me. I'm gonna stay away from that. Like, you know, and that come from learning myself, like taking time to spend with myself to be like, all right, like, what's important, what's working, what's not, like, you know. And come back. That's why I be having these conversations. Like, you feel me? Because these really be to myself, bro. Like, you feel me? The listeners, if you listening, like, you feel me? You may gravitate toward, you may hear something that you may like. You may open your eyes to certain things. Like, you feel me? You may not like what I'm saying. Like, you feel me? It's me. Like, you know? Like, you feel me? I'm looking at, like, start adding people over here. Like, you know, like, let's have talks, like, sit downs. Like, you know, like thorough, like, you know, talks, like, about life, like, you know, about growth, about being better, like, you know, being a man, being a woman, if I bring ladies on, like, you know, like, whatever the case, like, you know, just how we could grow and elevate, bro, how we could work together, like, you know, as opposed to, like, bringing each other down. That's the negative, bro. Like, you feel me? We gotta be adding each other to one another, like, you know, each one teach one, like, you know, that iron sharpen iron. We need to be gravitating towards those people that's bringing us upwards, like, you know, not bringing us down, or, you know, looking for our downfalls. Like, you know, we need to be looking for people that's looking for us to go upward. Like, they know that we are, like, you know, they gravitate towards us because they know, like, we got something in us. We hone that energy, that positive energy of growth, of elevation. And, you know, we got to keep those type people around, bro. That way we winning, bro. That way we pushing ourselves towards what it is that is important to us. Like, you know, if that's what we saying that we want positivity, we want growth, we want success, we want blessings. Like, you know, we need to be surrounding ourselves around those like-minded people. So I was like, all right, those mindsets, like, you know, they start branching towards one another, and it's like it spurred up bigger trees, you know, because, you know, it's a power too. Like, you feel me? And then some, like, however many people, like, you know, and it's like, it take that time, like, you feel me? It ain't just gonna be overnight, everybody just on the same wavelength. Like, you feel me? It take us to go out there and do that. Like, you feel me? I'm learning, like, I gotta be that leader. Like, you know, I gotta be that boss. Like, you know, like, all right, this what it's gonna be. Like, you feel me? Because I already see the vision. Like, you know, it's like putting it in motion now. Like, you feel me? I need my players. Like, I need my players for the team. Like, you feel me? I need my actors for the movie. Whatever the case, like, you feel me? We about to play this out. Like, you feel me? So we go get touchdowns. So we go win Oscars, whatever the case. Like, you feel me? It doesn't got to be Oscars. Like, you feel me? It's just trophies. Like, you feel me? That's that success. That's that growth. That's them goals. Like, you know, being accomplished. Like, that's exactly what that is. That's why it's like we got to keep pushing ourselves towards that. What matter. Like, I've been taking my time. Like, I ain't in no rush, like, you know, because I already got that mindset of knowing what it is. Like, you know, that's why it's every day we just pushing towards that more and more, like, you know, like that consistency factor. Like, and I know people see that, like, being consistent, like, you feel me? Like, people will tell you, like, you feel me, at times when you know, like, you feel me, you get that confirmation as well. Like, you feel me? That's how you know it's working. Like, you feel me? Keep going, keep growing, keep going. Like, you know? And don't stop. Like, you feel me? They may see that, like, keep going. Don't be like, you feel me? Oh, like, you feel me? I see I'm doing my thing. I could relax. Like, you feel me? I didn't got caught up in that a couple times. And like, nah, we can't do that no more. We got to keep pushing forward, bro. We got to keep elevating, like, you know? Like, we in our own race, bro. We ain't in no race with nobody. Ain't even a race with yourself, bro. You feel me? You moving at your own pace, bro. That's how everything gonna get accomplished. You feel me? You're not looking towards, like, you feel me, being better or in competition with anybody, bro. Like, you feel me? You start seeing that everything start falling in play. Because there already is in play with your mindset. Like, you feel me? It start with your spiritual. That's getting into God. Your mental. You feel me? That's having your mind on, right? You feel me? Your physical, that's your body. You feel me? Your temple. Like, you feel me? Your emotional, your emotions, keeping those intact to be able to do the right things. Like, you feel me? to know, like, you feel me, that I feel like that emotional and physical could, like, you feel me, intertwine, but you feel me, it's all important, like, you feel me. Then that financial, like, you feel me, you have your own mindset and your physical right to be able to go, you feel me, get the funds, like, you feel me, health over wealth type thing. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? I see we at the 10-minute mark already. You feel me? 10 minutes, you feel me, just like that. Like, you feel me? Ain't even about the 10 minutes, you feel me, really getting out that message, bro. Like, you feel me? I try to keep these short, like, you feel me, or I keep these pretty short, like, you feel me, to, like, you feel me, don't bore the you feel me, the audience, like, you feel me, also, like, you feel me, gravitate people attention, like, you feel me, pushing out that message, like, damn, what's next, like, you feel me, looking for what's next in the next video. So, you feel me, I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man. I'm gonna stay blessed and I'm gonna stay positive, man. Y'all do the same, man. I'm gonna see y'all. Peace.